Hey everyone, have you ever wondered what would have happened if Gandhi didn't lead India's independence movement through nonviolence? Today, we're diving into an alternate reality where the independence struggle was far more violent and bloody. Would India have still gained independence? What would the country look like today? Watch till the end to find out, and if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more intriguing what-if scenarios. And make sure to stay tuned till the end for a special conclusion. Let's get into it. All right, let's get hypothetical, folks. Imagine a world where Gandhi never led a non-violent movement. Picture India in the early 20th century, brimming with frustration under British rule. Tensions are higher than a kite during Makar Sankranti. The people want freedom, but without Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolence, things could get spicy. Without Gandhi to advocate for peace, some Indian leaders might have taken a different route-armed rebellion. Think fiery speeches, secret underground movements, and maybe even a Bollywood action flick or two inspired by the whole shebang. Now, I'm not saying it would be all guns blazing and explosions, but it wouldn't be a peaceful protest picnic either. Instead of iconic images of peaceful resistance, we might be looking at photos of guerrilla warfare in the jungles or intense street battles in major cities. Think of it as the British Raj meeting its own version of a very intense game of capture the flag, but with much higher stakes. Now, the British, known for their stiff upper lips and even stiffer response to dissent, wouldn't just offer those rebels a cuppa and politely ask them to leave. The empire would strike back with full force. We're talking full-on military might, designed to crush any uprising swiftly and decisively. This clash of ideologies, armed rebellion versus colonial crackdown, would have devastating consequences. Civilian casualties would be unavoidable, painting a grim picture of suffering and sacrifice. It'd be a tragic and violent struggle which, let's be honest, nobody wants. Now, the big question, would India still have achieved independence? Absolutely. But the path, my friends, would have been soaked in blood and tears. Imagine a map of India, not dotted with peaceful protest sites, but scarred with battlegrounds and memorials. The struggle might have been shorter, more brutal, but the victory, far more Pyrrhic. This alternate timeline paints a stark picture, doesn't it? An independent India, yes, but one forged in the fires of a violent revolution. The scars of such a struggle would run deep, potentially dividing communities and igniting new conflicts along religious or ethnic lines. The price of freedom in this scenario would be incredibly steep, leaving the newly independent nation grappling with the ghosts of its past. But here's the real mindbender. Imagine the ripple effect on the world. Gandhi's philosophy of non-violent resistance wasn't just a strategy for India. It was a beacon of hope for oppressed people everywhere. Without it, would the civil rights movement in America have unfolded so peacefully? Would Martin Luther King Jr. have had the same moral high ground without Gandhi's example? It's a sobering thought. Gandhi's legacy extends far beyond the borders of India. His message of nonviolence resonated with activists and reformers across the globe, inspiring peaceful movements for social change. Without his influence, the world might look very different today, perhaps more violent, more divided, and less hopeful. So, what's the takeaway here? Well, besides the fact that alternate history makes for one heck of a thought experiment, it highlights the profound impact of one man's commitment to peace. Gandhi, despite all his complexities and contradictions, showed the world that change could be achieved without resorting to violence. And that, my friends, is a legacy worth celebrating. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content.